that air refueling capability we have helps us out on those extended missions, and I've flown missions.
So they had to have that circular path looking over their left wing to come in and land and see the landing environment. And you know how it is, we just got to stick with the way we used to do it. Things have changed quite a bit, but the basics behind it haven't changed with both the air-to-air and the air-to-ground. Take that left-hand turn, but right in front of you there today is Radiant 11, formed by Lieutenant Commander Tom Winkle-Dilson. He's the maintenance officer for the Raging Bulls of VFA 37. And I'm going to need to cut you on this one. Yes, sir. Pete Shoemaker, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Fleet Air Power Demo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome the Geico Skypipers to the show here. Geico since 1936. Has been the government employee insurance company in the National Skypiper. The Skypipers are flying 6 NSA aircraft. And a dozen from behind will be overhead. The Geico Skypipers will demonstrate some of the capabilities of these aircraft in a series of military formations and maneuvering onto our path. Geico is grateful to our servicemen, our servicewomen, and their families for their contributions and sacrifices to our nation. To different quadrants. They will then turn back in and cross at show center. Six aircraft from your Geico Skypipers. Depending on the situation, the opponent can be as close as possible to avoid a turning advantage, or there may be an option to blow through in order to regain energy to fight off or offer the chance to escape. With a 320 mile per hour. So separate and allow the diamond to fly right between them. About this engagement and head back in if the threat is close.
I'm supposed to more or less be in Norfolk testing.
As the solos get a tally or visual, they turn towards the four-ship formation. The solos have discovered more than they expected. The
now switched to a line abreast, or as we call it, a wall of SNJs. This is the same flight position they use when the team sky types their messages. On command from the leader, the sky typers will execute a 90-degree right turn and shift into a trail formation. Once the trail, they have to regroup into a more effective formation in order to continue their mission. These aircraft each weigh about 5,500. Solo pilots today are lead solo, Tom Daly, and wing solo, Kevin Cidavaldi. And there you see the four-ship bomb burst maneuver. With the air-to-air threat new. South Africa, same color now. South Africa. As the team prepares for its next coordinated maneuver, the Guide Coast Sky Typers would like to invite you to learn a little bit more about the... Ladies and gentlemen, the Guide Coast Sky Typers, Pierced Heart. As the team regroups for a special task, the Guide Coast Sky Typers would like to recognize the men responsible for keeping these vintage aircraft in such fine shape. The aircraft technicians are Keith Urso, Frank Atria, Luis Marroquin, and Greg Coombs. And we also want to recognize another team member on our team, ladies and gentlemen, the Guide Coast Sky Typers Band Pass. The nose wheel off the ground as long as possible, using the fuselage and wings as aerodynamic braking to help it slow down. From the first fighter wing at Langley Air Force Base at Hampton Roads, the F-22 Raptor, tens of thousands of Allied pilots earned their wings while flying over American Texas. Sadly, I don't. Larry Archer with Steve Kapoor at number 1, number 2, Ken Johansson, number 3, Mike Eberhardt, number 4, Bob Johansson, number 5, and with the smoke on, starting there at number 6.
Jet base. You all are the reason we hold this annual air show. This is our way of reaching out and connecting so you may see up close and personal the power of our armed forces, of naval aviation, and most importantly, the sailors and Marines who make it all possible. I also want to take this time to thank out the thousands of volunteers and performers who make the NAS Oceana Air Show a truly world-class event. I want to personally recognize Gold Star Flag Parachute Jump. Any family who has lost a loved one while on active duty deserves our utmost gratitude, respect, and support. Recognizing our Vietnam veterans, today's heroes. I can comfortably each and every one of you to seek them out amongst the crowd. They'll be wearing their hats, their uniform insignia. reach out to them and personally thank them for their service, their valor, and their sacrifice. At this time, it is most appropriate for me to introduce one of those vehicles.
Yes, it looks like the jet truck won the race today. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chris Darnell. And